Quick question. What have you heard about Dossier designer fragrance impressions? I had not heard about them, but you're going to want to hear my review. I tried out 3 different perfumes, and the performance is going to wow you, and you're going to want to find out how you can get these. They have come up with a way to design, I want to say, almost the exact impression, and yeah, you can almost say a dupe, but it's better than a dupe, and I'm going to tell you why, so stick around so you'll get to know that reason. This is Miss Jackie Russell. Welcome to my channel, and let's get on with this great review. Now, Dossier is a perfume house of the next generation, and they learned about the incredible markup of so many of our designer fragrances. And they looked into it and decided that they could craft one just as good with the best ingredients sourced from Grasse, France, the perfume capital of the world. So they're renowned for their expert perfumeries and the top industry from the French noses. And they have built a very wonderful luxury brand. And they also have, if you think their impressions are great, of the designer impressions, you're going to love their originals. They not only do designer impressions, but they have their own originals, and I have one right here. You're not going to believe what dupe this is for. And then I also have this one, and again, it's just going to blow your mind. They have the greatest perfumes. If you can't tell, I have been very impressed. And another fact that besides they're made in France, they're made cruelty-free and non-toxic. So that is another good reason to be checking this out. And they sent me 3. They told me I could pick any scents that I wanted to. So that's exactly what I did. And I'm going to go into more of this because basically we're here to find out what my thoughts were. So what I did to start off with is they asked me when I got the perfumes to try them out. So I did. And I picked this one first. And this one is Iconic Scents. It's designer quality with no markups. And you can purchase these for $39. So, I mean, they're very, very affordable. And I don't have links for each individual perfumes. What I do have is their link, and you can go over and check it out and get your own savings. But this here is Floral Honeysuckle. Now, it is going to floor you what dupe this is for. And you can see on there the top notes are green leaves, orange, honeysuckle. Middle notes are jasmine, sambeo, tuberose. And we got the base notes of orris, sandalwood, and vanilla. And this smells wonderful, and I never knew one of my favorite perfumes was a floral honeysuckle. Oh, this smells so good. And just what kind of impression are we talking about? How about a little bit of this? That's right. We have an impression of Gucci Bloom. So guess what? I was able to put theirs on one side of my arm, which I did like at 8 a.m. in the morning. And I'm going to spray this, but I'm not putting it on me because I want to save one of the other ones to put on in a bit. But this smells just like this. This is like $140 or $50. It's expensive. And of course, I bought this a long time ago and spent the money. And I'm going to spray this. So I sprayed this on the other arm. And oh yes, it smells just like it's supposed to. Gucci Bloom. Okay, what was the difference? Oh my goodness, it was unbelievable. I put this on, and I know one of the biggest complaints about Gucci Bloom, because I have a lot of friends that also have this perfume, but one of their biggest complaints is it doesn't last long. Guys, this outperformed and smelled just like it, and it outperformed it by a couple of hours. I want to say I put this on at 8, and at 3 or 4, I still had a good scent of this in the afternoon. The other side of my arm, I'm going to say that the scent kind of left me, I want to say around 4 or 5 hours. It did not hang along, but that is known, okay? So it wasn't a big surprise. What was the biggest surprise is that their floral honeysuckle, and that is the name of it if you want to search it on their website, $39 for this versus $100 and something for this. So if you love that particular scent, I highly, highly recommend you go over and get it. So that was my first one, and like I said, it came in a nice presentation in the box. Everything was wrapped up really nice and secure, and of course it even came with its card, and it tells you all the information about it, and it even confirms that it's Gucci Bloom et de Perfume. So I knew it when I smelt it, but I also knew it when I read it. Now, I was impressed with that. And so then the next day, I got to pick another one that I had already chosen, and I tested it. And this one here is called Fruity Almond, and it too is $39. And it's inspired by Carolina Herrera's Good Girl. That's right. Did I have Good Girl? Well, I have Good Girl Elixir with the cherry. This is Good Girl with the peach and the almond. So what did I have? Oh yeah, Macy, thanks to them, I have a little sample that was sent to me. So I took my little sample of my Good Girl here, and I opened up this box, and this here just opens up like this, and again you have Dossier, and opens up just like the other, same presentation. You've got crafted in France for you, and then of course I opened this up, and this is the bottle, and I smelled it. And I thought, oh my goodness, here we go again. Yes, I tried it. I sprayed it. Now I'm clean from the day before. I've got myself all washed up, and I have a fresh start. So I started this one actually at 7 a.m. Sprayed it on that side, and I thought, oh my goodness, it smells just like Good Girl. And of course, I got my little sample here, sprayed it on the other, and oh yeah, just like it, just like it. So I went with my test. Now, I don't know if they expected me to test it the way I did, but I already knew that some of the designer perfumes don't last long, and you're paying hundreds of dollars for it. So I tested this in the same way. I put this on at 7 a.m., and this lasted me all the way to around 6 o'clock p.m. all day. And the Good Girl lasted, I'm going to say around that 3 or 4 o'clock time. So this outperformed another few hours, and might have been 7, but it was in the evening when this was wearing off on this side. This side had already wore off a couple of hours, maybe 3, before this did, and I did not ever reapply. I wanted to see how long the scents were going to last. Now, if you think this is impressive, you've got to hang on with me for one of their original scents. You've just got to hang on for that. Okay, I decided I did 2 of those because I had those perfumes. I knew I could test them. This one, I didn't have anything to really test it to, but you gotta hear what my first impressions were. This here is Lost Americana by Dossier, and this is very interesting. And I don't know if I told you the notes of this fruity almond. It's almond, it's tuberose, jasmine, tonka bean, and cocoa, and it has a little peach in it. So anyways, that was the notes in the Good Girl. and of their impression, fruity almond, which it says explore both sides of your playful personality through fruity and seductive notes. And I would just have to say that's true. Okay, I know I got a little sidetracked because I was getting excited, but I forgot to tell you the notes there. But back to this original fragrance by Dossier. And they give us a little insert about this perfume. It's a rich, earthy, spicy, and undeniably sexy. The scent is an after-hours cocktail of allure, energy, and powerful chemistry. Lost Americana hits all the right notes with intoxicating warmth, enveloping essence. The fragrance opens with a comforting kiss of incense, almond, and a spark of pink pepper, melting into your skin like a warm embrace. Once settled, the scent translates to a galaxy of earthy and decadent notes. Enjoy imagining harmony of vetiver, patchouli, suede, vanilla, and a hint of chocolate at the base. Your smoky late night fantasy awaits. And okay, now this one I'm putting on. I got this, and this is what we've been talking about, an original. I got this one because that sounded wonderful. So I opened it up and I sprayed it on. We're going to let that rest a little bit, but I am going to say my first impression was obsession by men. But I thought, no, it's not obsession by men. And I kept sniffing it, and I thought, maybe it's obsession by women. You know, the obsession for women. And I thought, no, it's not quite like that either. So then I went online and I looked up both of their notes. And this is a seductive, sexy scent of both combined, kind of like. That's how I would describe it. And I want to tell you, when I walked in the room with this scent on, everybody said, whoa, that smells great. What is that? Oh, and just that's not even the half of it. You want to know how this wore? I put this on at 7 a.m. in the morning. Had this scent with me all day long. Went to bed and woke up and smelt my arm, and by golly, if it wasn't still there. This lasted over 24 hours. I have never, I don't think, had a perfume last 24 hours, but it did on me. And I don't know if it was my chemistry, if it was the best thing for my chemistry, but this was fantastic. And every ounce of the information on here that they tell you how it smells, what the scents are, is exactly right on. And then we'll look at the notes here. We have the incense, the almond. We have love, pink pepper. It says love. That's what it says. Okay, and then the middle notes are nutmeg, myrrh, and cinnamon. And then your base is the vetiver, patchouli, suede, vanilla, and chocolate. Oh, this is wonderful. This Lost Americana is $49, so it's a little bit more. But it is an original, and it smells wonderful. And I really like it. It became one of my favorites right away. And I don't have, like, they don't give any links. They don't send out affiliate links or anything. But I can tell you that if you go on their site, you can buy one for $39. You can buy 1 to 2 with 10% off. You can buy 3 items and get 20% off. 4 items, 25% off, and buy 5 and get 30% off plus a free perfume, it says on here. a free full-size mystery gift with every 3 months membership. Okay, so they have a membership program. So now, I don't know too much about that. So guys, this was $49, as I said, and you can go on there. They may have a pop-up discount, I don't know, but you're getting a discount already. And I do think they have a membership subscription if you're so into perfumes and you want to get the latest, or if you want to get so many perfumes that are your favorites, but you don't want to spend $150 on one perfume. You might could get several for the same price. So you definitely want to go check them out. Free shipping, it says, with 2 items. So you can get free shipping. So 2 perfumes, even if you bought their designer fragrance impressions, if you bought 2 of these, that would just be what, like $80, and you get free shipping. So I mean, I think it's a great deal. But more than anything else, to actually get an impression of an original scent like Good Girl here, and our Gucci with that fruity honeysuckle. And let me tell you, I never knew why I like Gucci so much, but as soon as I seen that it's honeysuckle, I was like, wow, that's one of my favorites, is honeysuckle. I have honeysuckle planted all over my yard, so no wonder I like that, that particular perfume. But anyways, you can save and get free shipping with 2 bottles. That's my Dossier review, and I can only say, yeah, I'm still smelling this. This is a big favorite. My husband wears Obsession for Men, and that is his like signature. So when I smelt this on me, that was the first thought that came to my mind. But then I thought it smelled feminine. So, then I had to go and do some investigating. But I'm just telling you, it's really good. You're really going to like it. If you've been looking for some designer fragrance impressions and you've been seeing this company advertised, then you might just want to head on over there for yourself and find out all about it. I would like to thank Delia for sending these over to me free for review, and it was well worth it. I'm going to enjoy each of my choices. I'm so happy, and they did not disappoint. So you let me know, what's your favorite? Do you like the fruity almond? That would be like the Good Girl. Do you like the floral honeysuckle? That would be like Gucci. Or do you prefer an original like the Lost Americana? Let me know down in the description. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hype me out. Let's let everybody know how wonderful these perfumes are. And as for today, that's all I have. And as usual, I wish you all a blessed and happy day. Bye-bye.